Alrighty, we are ready to fly Mun-1 up into a low Kerbin orbit. I didn't want to launch over on the main launch pad because I got my big fly hoop. I don't have a better name for it. Anyway, let's go ahead and launch this. Start our gravity turn a little bit early here with just a light input. There we go, just a degree or two. Get it biasing at 90 degrees. Mach 1 at 343. Stage, clean separation. Ferrum Aerospace does include body lift, so that definitely helps with gravity turns. At 30 kilometers now, approaching a heading an azimuth of 45 degrees, going to hold prograde with SAS. Separate this stage, ignite the next. Make that SAS now. I forgot that the LVT-30 Reliant liquid fuel engine does not have a gimbal. You have to have reaction wheel torque or RCS ports to have any control over its attitude. So burned about half a tank of fuel there. Let's look at our apoapsis. 174, that's more than enough to work with. Let's go ahead and warp right here. Apoapsis at a T minus 12, 10. Let's just burn until that number stops counting down. Orbital speed is 2,200-ish. Okay, so we're a little bit past it, but that's fine. We have a near circularized orbit going to disengage to the final stage. Ignite that engine. Burn slightly. They're starting to spin around. Good stuff. Now, because basically we want to be here since the moon's there. Want to add a maneuver, just make life easy. Stretch the prograde vector because that's the forward vector. Boom. There we go. Go back to map view. Let's turn back on our reaction wheels. Toggle torque. Bingo. Vessel adjusts its attitude. Click on the maneuver node button. And let's go up to our burn time. Since it's a burn time of 32 seconds, we want to start our burn at 15 seconds T minus. And burn until, oh shit, well, burn now. It's better to burn in the middle of that window, you know, so 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after the time. 15 seconds, I mean, fuck, because it's only a 30-second burn, 33 second to be precise, but yeah, this will be close enough. It's a pretty slow orbit, a couple seconds won't really hurt it. Throttle it back and just kind of feather that weight in, that number down. Right there. Check it. Go to your moon periapsis. There we go. Push the moon periapsis down to 43 kilometers. That's peachy. Okay, so we're going to fly by the moon. We're going to just dip down at that 43 kilometer periapsis and then dip the fuck back out. We're going to burn retrograde. We're going to add a maneuver to stretch this down, which we have the Delta V4, thank God. See, I really want that to stay there, so I right click it. And we're going to go all the way down to 30 kilometer re-entry profile from the moon. But right as we hit the atmosphere, we're going to take and dump the rest of our delta V. We're burning 175.5 meters per second. We have 676 meters per second of delta V left. We will go by the moon, and we will re-enter just fine by cutting down our overall velocity. So now we're going to, since we're good on torque, we're going to toggle the torque to normal, but they're going to come back when we toggle this back on. They're disabled right now, so we shouldn't waste all of our electricity because we need that when we need to reorient for the retrograde burn to reintroduce ourselves to Kerbin's atmosphere. Tally-ho! Right there. Unfortunately, we're going to pass it on the dark side. Turn on the reaction wheels. And now we'll fast forward 38 minutes. Alrighty, and full throttle. And feathering it down. 20, 15, 10. There we go. 30 kilometer, well 30.8, that's almost 31, but fuck it, that's fine. Whatever. Let's go ahead and warp here. Thin blue line, holding all Kerbo's life. All the boosters in that thin blue line. Okay, we're going to be landing in kind of a mountain region. I want to drop, due to our inclination, line that up just for good eyeballing. I want to drop into this valley here. So what I'm going to do is now full throttle. Not full throttle. Full throttle. Alright, let's go ahead and disengage. Get away from that thing in case it explodes. We have an ablator. What we're going to do, since we are... Haha, it missed us. Jettison the heat shield. Whoa! Alright, we've done it. We're on the ground. Let's recover the vessel, and we'll see you in the next flight.